A guy blackmailing me. Call the police. Report it. That's sexual harassment. If he posts it, it's revenge porn, which is illegal. Report it to the police. Like said before, contact the police, it's harassment, and depending on your state, sexual assault. Screenshot all his messages, contact the police. Report to police, but also ignore and mute their chat. Keep the texts but never respond. If you might respond, screenshot all texts and block instead. Rule 1 about being blackmailed or threatened for something is to ignore them. 99% of the time, if they get no initial response, they leave you alone and assume you've changed phones or moved on, or they were lied to. Leaves them with little to nothing to go off of. Call the police. P.S. There are no silly nudes. I get it, I've done it, it is what it is. But in today's culture, it's never silly, but it's always stupid. Sinsun, banking information, proof of criminal behavior. Would you send these to someone? Of course not, because it puts you in a vulnerable position. If there is something you don't want everyone to see, don't show it to anyone. I'm not blaming you for this piece of shit dude's behavior, but when this is over, don't forget that he shot you with the gun you gave him. Definitely call the cops though. Fuck that guy. Lesson learned: don't let somebody, even a boyfriend or a husband, take nude pictures of you with your face in it. Crop all of your faces out of all nude photos that you let people have. So if they do share it, who cares? No privacy is broken. Call the police. They will not tell your parents if you do not want them to. What he is doing is criminal, but depending on the circumstances, a lot of the times a police officer will drive by his home and explain to him the situation. That if he continues, he'll go to jail. That usually stops the problem. He'll also make him delete your photos from his phone while he's there. Probably happens 10,000 a year. As you prefer, and I realize you're concerned about your parents' feelings, but they're human too, and hopefully they'll understand. But even I as a male have had people threaten to share my private pics to family, and online to others I may know. Best answer I found is simple. First and foremost, I block any contact with them. Second, I do nothing. Screw them, wanna share my stuff, so be it, I have nothing to hide. Sorry to the people that didn't want to see it, but I'll be damned if I'm being blackmailed to do a thing. As far as the above comments saying call the cops, I wish you the best with that if it's the route you go, because anymore they don't even want to press charges for serious crimes. I seriously doubt y'all see much action from them on a matter of this sort. Threats and harassment. Call the DA and police. Extortion by force is a felony. Report this harassment. Most people already said about bringing it to the police. You can press charges and get a no-contact restraining order. Keep all the communications as proof, but don't respond at all. That way you won't know if he's reached you or not. If he does expose your nudes, just consider the list of wonderful people that have either showed their bodies in movies, TV, or who have also been a victim of revenge porn. Don't be ashamed for being a victim. This is a serious crime, usually called revenge porn. It's extremely illegal and you absolutely have a case against him. Go to the police. 2 things. 1. Reach out to the nearest cybercell. 2. Stop worrying about the consequences. Everyone does stupid stuff, and even if you were to pay him or give in to his demands, chances are he would still make them public or already has. Live and learn. Where are you from? And going to the police is not always gonna have the outcome you want, but I would just block and remove all the chats with the person and report it on the social media page up. The chance he's actually gonna do anything is slim, since can't really share media like that without it been removed or flagged. But hope lesson is learnt, and you don't share them in future unless you get to know them better before you share pictures. Backstory? What did the police say?